Chapter 2 Advanced Features of Excel 2021. Formulas are the user-defined instructions to perform calculations, whereas functions are the predefined or inbuilt formulas that are there in Excel by default. Working with formulas. Formulas are used to perform calculations such as addition, subtraction, division and multiplication. A formula establishes a relationship between two or more cells. It is an expression that can include cell addresses, numbers, arithmetic operators and parentheses. Using it, you can perform simple as well as complex calculations. A formula must begin with an equals to happy smiley symbol, followed by cell references and operators. It may contain a few or all the following elements. References: a cell or range of cells that you want to include in your calculation. Operators, symbols, plus, asterisk, at, percent, dollar, hash, etc. that specify the operation to be performed. Constants, numbers or text values that do not change. Functions, predefined formulas in Excel. Using a formula. There are two methods to enter formula in a cell. Entering formula in a cell directly. Entering formula in the formula bar. Let us learn to use both the methods. Entering formula in a cell. To enter the formula directly in a cell, follow the given steps. 1. Enter the data as shown here. 2. Click on the cell B3 and type equals to happy smiley sign in it. 3. Now, click on the cell B1, type plus sign, and then click on cell B2. 4. Press the enter key. You will observe that the total of both the values will appear in cell B3. Entering formula in the formula bar. To enter the formula in the formula bar, follow the given steps. 1. Enter the data as shown in the figure. 2. Click on the cell B3. 3. Now, click inside the formula bar. 4. Type equals to happy smiley sign in it and then type the formula B1 plus B2. 5. Press the enter key. Observe the result in cell B3. B2 is equal to B1 plus B2. Using formula with text. You can also perform addition on character and string data type. Except for addition, other operations like subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. are not allowed on the string data type. The ampersand symbol and is used to perform addition on strings. Addition of two or more text values is called concatenation. Let us understand this with the help of an example. 1. Enter any string type value in cell ul and B1, say good in ul and morning in B1. 2. Enter the following formula in cell C1 and press the enter key. Is equal to good and morning or is equal to A1 and B1. 3. It will display good morning in cell C1. Cell range. A cell range in Excel can be defined as a group of selected cells. A cell range can be used to perform calculation on multiple cells. You can create a range either by selecting the continuous cells in a worksheet or using the happy smiley symbol. Let us learn how to select a range of cells. 1. Consider the worksheet given here. 2. Click inside cell L and drag the mouse one pointer till cell D6. 3. You can observe that all the cells are selected. 4. This range that is selected here can be denoted as A1, D6. Using a range. You can use a range in a function. For example, if you want to calculate the sum of multiple columns or rows, it is always better to define a range. Follow the given steps to use a range in a formula. 1. type the data as shown in the figure. 2. Click on cell B11 and type the formula sum, B4, B9. Here, sum is a built-in function of Excel that helps in adding the numbers, and the Jan-Feb-Ma range B4, B9 selects the cells from B4 to B9. 3. Press the Enter key. The sum value will be displayed in cell B11. Cell reference. The cell address in a formula is known as cell reference. With the help of references, you can find the values or data in a worksheet that you want to use in the formula. There are 3 types of cell references. Let us learn how to use them. Relative reference. While using a function or formula, references to a cell or cell ranges are usually based on the position relative to the cell. When you copy the formula to the other cells, the reference cell automatically gets changed. For example, if the formula in a 3 is AL plus A2 and you copy the formula from a 3 to B3, Excel automatically changes the reference to match the location of the cells, i.e. is equal to B1 plus B2. Let us learn it practically. 1. Type the data as shown in the figure. 2. Select cell B11, in which formula is equal to sum, B4, B9 is written. 3. Click on the copy button present in the clipboard group on the Home tab. 4. Now, select cell C11 and click on the paste button. 5. Observe that the cell reference in C11 changes automatically from B4, B9 to CA, C9. Absolute reference. Absolute reference is used when you do not want to change the address of the cell while copying the formula to the other cell. To use absolute reference in a formula, you need to add $, sign before the column and row number. For example, $A$1 plus $A$2. Let us calculate the incentive amount at the rate of 10% on monthly sales. 1. Type 10% in cell D1. 2. Now, click on cell D4. 3. Type is equal to B4 asterisk $D$1 and press the Enter key. 4. Cell D4 displays the value 100. 5. Now, copy the formula by dragging the mouse pointer from cell D5 to D9. 6. Observe the formula in the cells from D4 to D9. The first cell 1 addresses B4, B5, B9 to have no $sign, so these show relative reference and get changed in every cell. However, the second cell address remains the same in all the cells, i.e. $D$1. This shows the absolute reference. Mixed reference. It is a combination of relative and absolute reference. In this type of reference, either the row or column must remain fixed. $1 Australian plus $2 Australian is an example of mixed reference. Let us use mixed reference to calculate the actual expense. 1. Type 50 in cell D2. Click on cell E4. 2. Type $C4D$2. Press the Enter key. 3. You can further calculate the actual expenses for the other cells by dragging the mouse pointer to the cell when it changes to the plus symbol. Functions. Functions are the predefined formulas in Excel to perform both simple and complex calculations. Functions save time and eliminate the chance of writing wrong formulas. They accept arguments and return values. Arguments are the input values to functions. They can be numbers, text, etc. and are enclosed within parentheses. Functions begin with the equals to happy smiley sign followed by the function name and then the list of arguments separated by commas within the parentheses. For example, function name, argument 1, argument 2. Rules to use a function. You must follow the given rules to use the functions in Excel. All Excel functions must begin with equals to is equal to sign. The function name must be a valid Excel name. For example, sum, average. The function name must be followed by an opening and a closing parenthesis. The arguments are enclosed in the parenthesis. For example, sum, A1, A5. The function names are not case sensitive. Using Insert Function dialog box. You can use the Insert Function dialog box to insert the correct formula and arguments as per your requirements. To use the Insert Function dialog box, follow the given steps. 1. Go to the Formulas tab. 2. Click on the Insert Function icon on the ribbon. 3. The Insert Function dialog box appears as shown. 4. Type a brief description of the operation that you want to perform through functions in the search for a function text box. Or, you can select a category from the Select a Category drop-down list. 5. Click on the Go button. 6. The functions related to the operation entered by you appear in the Selector function list. 7. Select the most appropriate function as per your requirement and click on OK. 8. Another dialog box will appear to accept the arguments related to the selected function. Insert the appropriate values there and let the function perform the operation. Now, let us learn about various functions categorized according to their types. Mathematical functions. In the previous section, you have already learned how to use the sum function. There are various other mathematical functions that can be used in Excel. The following table summarizes the most commonly used mathematical functions, their usage and examples. Function. Usage. Sum. Range. This function returns the addition of a range of values. Is equal to sum 10, 20, 30. Result 60. Product. Range. It returns the product of the range of values. Is equal to product 7, 21. Result 147. Mod. Number. Divisor. It returns the remainder after dividing a given number. With the divisor. Is equal to mod 523, 4. Result 3. Power. Number. Exponent. It returns the power of a number to another number represented by exponent. Power 10, 3. Result 1000. Even. Number. It rounds the given number to the nearest even number. Even 67. Result 68. Odd. Number. It rounds the given number to the nearest odd number. Odd 66. It rounds the given number to the nearest odd number. Odd 66. It rounds a number to a specified number of digits. Round 78.98875624212. Result 78.99. Date and time functions. You can enter the date and time in the cells in their proper format using the following. Functions. Functions. Usage. Today. This function displays the current date. Type in cell A1. Is equal to today. Result 28th April 2025. Day. Date. It returns the day in number from the date value entered in a cell. Is equal to day A1. Result 7. Month. Date. It returns the month in number from the date value entered in a cell. Is equal to month A1. Result 6. Year. Date. It returns the year in number from the date value entered in a cell. Is equal to year A1. Result 2025. Hour. Time. It returns the hour in number from the time value entered in a cell. Hour A2. Result 12. Minute. Time. It returns the minute in number from the time. Is equal to minute A2. Result 24. Logical functions. Excel provides a wide range of logical functions that help you to make decisions based on logical conditions. Let us discuss the logical function named if function. Using if function, the if function evaluates the given condition. It returns one value if the condition is true and another value if the condition is false. Let us see the use of if function. 1. Open a new worksheet in Excel and type the given data. 2. In cell E2, type the following formula and press the Enter key. Is equal to if D2 50, pass, fail. 3. You can see the result pass in cell E2 as the value in cell D2 is greater than 50. 4. Now, drag the autofill handle of cell E2 up to cell E7. 5. The formula given in cell 3E2 gets copied in the selected range and you will get the corresponding results. Statistical functions. In Excel, a wide range of statistical functions are available which help you perform calculations and analyze the data. Some of the most common functions are discussed in the following table. Function. Usage. Average, range or values. This function returns the average of its arguments. Consider these values. A1, 20, A2, 34, A3, 78, A4, 41 is equal to average A1, A4, result 43.25. Count, range or values. It counts the number of cells within a range that contain numerical values. It does not count cells that contain text, logical values, errors or blank cells. Consider these values. A1, 20, A2, text, A3, 30, A4, date is equal to count A1, A4, result 2. Min, range or values. It returns the smallest number from the given range. Consider these values. A1, 56, A2, 34, A3, 78, A4, 41, A5, 90 is equal to min, A1, A5, result 34. Max, range or values. It returns the largest number from the given range. Consider these values. A1, 56, A2, 34, A3, 78, A4, 41, A5, 90 is equal to max, A1, A5, result 90. Formula errors. In Excel, if any formula is entered incorrectly, then Excel displays an error message rather than the proper value. It also assists you in identifying and fixing the problem. Some of the common errors along with their possible reasons are listed here. Hash 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 error. This error occurs if the column does not have enough space to accommodate the value. Hash nu alpha mu epsilon. Epsilon. It occurs if incorrect formula is used. Hash value error. It occurs if the formula contains an invalid argument. Hash div 0. ERR. This error occurs if the number is divided by 0 or an empty cell. Charts. A chart is an effective way to display data in a pictorial form. Charts make it easier to draw comparison, analyze the growth, and find the relationship and trends among the values in a range. They provide more accurate analysis of information. A chart is updated automatically when the data is changed. Components of a chart. Following are the various components of a chart. Chart area. The chart area includes all the objects and elements in a chart. Category axis or x-axis is the horizontal axis of a chart. Value axis or y-axis is the vertical axis used to plot the values. Data series. A data series is a related set of data values. Axis titles. These are the headings given to x-axis and y-axis. The titles help in understanding what is being depicted on the axis. Plot area. The plot area is a window within the chart area. It contains the actual chart and includes the plotted data, data series, category axis and value axis. Legend. It depicts the colors, patterns and symbols assigned to a data series. It helps in reading the chart accurately. By default, legends appear at the bottom of the chart. You can place them anywhere as per your choice. Chart title. It describes the purpose and contents of the chart. Grid lines. These can be either horizontal or vertical lines depending on the selected chart type. They extend across the plot area of the chart. Grid lines make it easier to read and understand the values. Creating a chart. It is quite simple to create a chart in Excel. Follow these steps to create a chart. 1. Create a new worksheet with the data as shown here. 2. Select the range A1, B8 including column headings and row labels to be displayed in the chart. 3. Click on the Insert tab. In the Charts group, select the Insert Column drop-down menu. 4. Click on Clustered Column in the drop-down list. The chart gets displayed in the center of the worksheet. 5. The two tabs, named as Chart Design and Format, appear on the ribbon. These tabs have options for editing and formatting the chart. 6. Under the Chart Design tab, in the Chart Styles group, click on the Quick Styles drop-down arrow to view all the available styles. 7. Place the mouse pointer on each style to preview its effect. Click on the desired style that you want to use and observe the change. All the titles and legend details mentioned in the selected data range will be displayed in the chart. Adding chart elements. You can add or remove axis titles, data series, chart title, legend, grid lines and other components of a chart whenever required. Let us add some of the chart elements. Chart title. To add a chart title, follow these steps. 1. Click on the Add Chart Element option in the Chart Layouts group on the Chart Design tab. 2. A list of options appears. Click on the Chart Title option and select either the above chart or Centered Overlay option. 3. The default chart title will be selected. To change the chart title, type another title in it. After typing the title, click outside the chart. Axis titles. To add the axis titles, follow these steps. 1. Select the Axis Titles option from the Add Chart Element drop-down list. 2. Select the primary horizontal option to add title for the x-axis. 3. The Axis Title box appears at the horizontal axis of the chart. Type the text in it and then click outside the chart. Likewise, you can add Y-axis title by selecting the primary vertical option. Formatting a chart. Formatting improves the appearance of a chart. You can format a chart by changing text, font line color, width, border style, legends, data series and so on. You can also change the numbers on the value axis, hide or show grid lines, etc. Changing backgrounds, colors and patterns. To modify a chart by changing its color, pattern and background, follow the given steps. 1. Right-click on the plot area and select the Format Plot Area option. The Format Plot Area task pane will appear on the right side. 2. Click on the Fill tab and select the Solid Fill option. 3. Select the Color option and choose the desired color from the Fill Color palette. Observe the change in the color of the plot area. 4. Click on the Border tab. Select the Solid Line option and increase the width. Observe the change. Formatting the other elements of the chart, you can add, format text, background, boundary and color of a legend by following the given steps. 1. To add legend in a chart, click on Add Chart Element and select the Legend Right option. 2. Right-click on the legend boundary and select the Format Legend option or simply double-click on the legend. 3. The Format Legend task pane appears on the right side. 4. Select the fill icon and then select the border option. Click on the dash type drop-down arrow and select any style. 5. Specify the width by clicking on the spin arrows. 6. Select the desired color by clicking on the color drop-down menu. Changing the scale of value axis. A chart consists of two axes: horizontal axis, x-axis, and vertical axis, y-axis. Most chart types have two axes. By default, Excel automatically determines the values on the vertical axis. To change these values, follow the given steps. 1. point the mouse at Y-axis. Right-click on it and select the Format Axis option from the shortcut menu. 2. The Format Axis task pane appears on the right side. Here, select the Axis Options tab if it is not selected by default. 3. Click on the Close button and observe the change. 4. Similarly, you can change the scale for X-axis. Formatting data series. You can format data series by changing the bar colors, lines, slices, and shifting its position. To do so, follow the given steps. 1. Right-click on the data series. Select the Format Data Series option from the shortcut menu. 2. The Format Data Series task pane will appear on the right side. 3. Click on Fill and Line. Change the border type and its width by selecting the dash type and width options, respectively. 4. Click on the Close button to close the task pane once completed. Types of charts. Different types of charts are available in Excel. Following are the most commonly used charts. Column chart. A column chart displays data in the form of vertical bars. It is used to show changes in the data over a period of time or comparisons among the different data items. In a column chart, categories are represented on the horizontal axis and values along the vertical axis. Bar chart. This chart displays data in the form of long rectangular bars that are placed horizontally in the chart area. A bar chart illustrates the comparisons among the individual items. In this type of chart, categories are represented on the vertical axis and values are represented on the horizontal axis. Line chart. This chart is in the form of lines. It is very similar to plotting a graph on a graph paper with its values on the x-axis and y-axis. A line chart uses connecting dots to display trends in data over a period of time. Pie chart. It is a circular chart which is divided into sectors where each sector shows the relative size of each value. It always shows only one data series and is useful when you want to emphasize on a significant element. Donut chart. This chart shows the relationship of a part to a whole. It displays data in the form of rings where each ring represents a data series added into the chart. Unlike a pie chart, the donut chart represents more than one data series. Combo chart. A combo chart is a combination of two or more chart types in a single chart. Using this feature, you can plot two or more set of values to show multiple types of data. To create a combo chart, follow these steps. 1. Enter the data as shown in figure and select it. 2. Go to the Insert tab and select the Insert Combo Chart option in the Charts group. 3. A drop-down list of charts appears. Select the Create Custom Combo Chart option. 4. Select Clustered Column as the chart type for Unit Sold and Line for the Profit Per Unit column. 5. A combo chart will be added to the same worksheet. 6. Give appropriate titles to the chart and the axis by clicking on the Chart Elements button. Map chart. Sometimes you have data related to geographical areas that needs to be displayed in the form of a map. In Excel, you can create maps quickly and easily for this type of data. You can use these maps to represent information about geographical regions of any kind, including cities, states, countries, continents, postal codes, etc. Let us see how to create a map chart. 1. Create a new Excel sheet and type the data as shown here. 2. Select the data and click on the Insert tab. 3. From the Charts group, click on the Maps option and then select the Filled Map option from the displayed list. 4. The map chart will be created with the regions highlighted according to the numbers. 5. As soon as you create a map chart, the Design and Format tabs appear under Chart Tools Contextual tab. 6. Use the options from these tabs to add various chart elements, edit the design or formatting of the chart, etc. Sorting data. The sort feature of Excel helps you arrange the data either in ascending or descending order. In a worksheet, Data can be sorted in rows on the basis of text, numbers or dates. Once the data has been organized, it becomes easy to work with it. Follow these steps to sort the given data. 1. Open any worksheet and select the cell range that you want to sort. 2. Click on any cell, say B2. Now, select the Sort option from the Sort and Filter group on the Data tab. The Sort dialog box appears and the entire database gets selected. 3. Click on the Sort by drop-down arrow and select the field on the basis of which you want to sort the data. For example, select the Name field. 4. Select the Values option from the Sort on drop-down list. Select the Sorting order from the Order drop-down list. If Sort by contains alphanumeric data, then A to Z option gets selected automatically. In case Sort by contains numeric data, then the smallest to largest option gets selected. 5. Select the My Data has headers checkbox to exclude the first row containing the column headings for sorting. Otherwise, uncheck the checkbox to include the first row headings in sorting. 6. Click on OK. The data will be sorted in the ascending order according to the name field. In Excel, you can also sort more than one column. For example, after sorting by name, you may want to arrange the list by role No. To sort by more than one column, follow the given steps. 1. Click on the Add Level button in the Sort dialog box. A new level gets added below the first level. 2. Select the column name as Role No in the Then by drop-down list and order of sorting as largest to smallest in the Order drop-down list in the new level. Click on OK. The data will be sorted in the descending order according to the name field. Filtering data. The filter feature of Excel helps you display only those records that meet the specified criteria and hide the rest of the records. To filter data, follow the given steps. 1. Select any cell within the database range, say D1. Click on the Filter option in the Sort and Filter group on the Data tab. Small arrows will be added next to the column headers. These arrows are used to specify conditions to filter the data. 2. Click on the arrow next to the Hindi column header in cell D1. Uncheck the Select All checkbox to deselect all the checkboxes. Now, select the checkboxes of the values 82 and 98 from the drop-down list. Click on OK. You will notice that the list gets filtered and displays only those records that meet the specified criteria, i.e., records related to marks 82 and 98 in Hindi. Data validation. Data validation is used to restrict the cell entries within a specified range. To apply data validation, follow these steps. 1. Select the range a 1, a 10. 2. Click on the Data Validation option in the Data Tools on the Data tab. 3. A drop-down list appears. Click on the Data Validation option. 4. The Data Validation dialog box appears. Click on the Settings tab. 5. In Allow drop-down box, select Whole Number option. 6. In Data drop-down list box, between options is selected by default. 7. In Minimum text box, type 0 and in Maximum text box, type 100. 8. Click on the Input Message tab. 9. In the Title text box, type Validation. In Input Message box, type =0 and happy smiley 100. 10. Click on the Error Alert tab. 11. Type Try Again. Invalid. In Error Message box. 12. Click on the OK button. If you try to enter data beyond the specified limit in the selected range, an error message will be displayed. Click on Retry to enter another value in the cell, adding subtotal. Subtotal helps us to manage and analyze the data. To apply subtotal, the database must be sorted. To add subtotal, follow these steps. 1. Type in the data as shown and select the range. 2. Click on the Subtotal button in the Outline group on the Data tab. The Subtotal dialog box appears. 3. Select region from at each change in drop-down list. 4. To calculate the sum of sale, select sum function from use function drop-down list. 5. In add subtotal to drop-down list, click on sale. 6. Deselect the replace current subtotals option by clicking on its checkbox. This option overrides the existing subtotal if already calculated. 7. The summary below data checkbox is already marked. This option will place the total below the data of each. 8. Click on the OK button. The subtotal will be displayed as shown in the figure given above. Pivotable. Pivotable is a powerful tool for consolidating, summarizing and presenting data. To create pivotables, follow these steps. 1. Enter the data in a new worksheet and select the data range. 2. Click on the pivotable option in the Tables group on the Insert tab. 3. The Create Pivotable dialog box appears. In the Table Range text box, the range is displayed that you have selected for the pivotable. The New Worksheet Radio button is selected by default. Click on the OK button. 4. The pivotable layout is displayed on the new worksheet. The pivotable fields list task pane appears on the right side of the screen. Click and drag the name field from the Choose Fields to Add to Report pane and drop it into the Rows quadrant. 5. Drag the Product field into the Columns quadrant. 6. Drag the Sale field into the Values quadrant. You can rearrange the data in any way you like. You can also change the place of buttons here. If you do not like their placement, click the Undo button. Goal Seek. Goal Seek is a wonderful feature for fixing a specific result for one cell by adjusting a value in another cell. Follow the steps given below. 1. Enter data in a worksheet as shown. 2. Click on the What If Analysis option in the Data Tools group on the Data tab. 3. A drop-down list appears. Select Goal Seek option. The Goal Seek dialog box appears. 4. In Set Cell text box, define the cell address G5 on which the goal seek is to be applied. In this box, always refer the cell that contains formula. 5. Type the new value 405 as a result into value text box. In this box, always refer the cell that contains formula. 6. Press the Tab key and click on the cell E5 in a worksheet. The address will appear in the By Changing Cell text box. 7. Click on the OK button. 8. The Goal Seek Status dialog box appears on the screen displaying the target value 405 and current value 405. Click on the OK button. Observe the change in the cell E5. Conditional formatting. Conditional formatting is a feature in Excel that lets you apply formatting such as cell shading or font color to a cell only when the cell contents satisfy a given condition. When the value of the cell meets the format condition, the selected formatting is applied to the cell. If the value of the cell does not meet the format condition, the default formatting is used. To apply conditional formatting, follow these steps. 1. Enter the data in a new worksheet as shown and select the range of cells to be formatted, for example, B3, F7. 2. Click on the Conditional Formatting option in the Styles group on the Home tab. A list of options is displayed. 3. Select the required option as per the criteria you want to apply. Here we select Highlight Cells Rules greater than. 4. A dialog box appears. Enter the value and specify the formatting to be applied. In this example, enter the value as 85 and choose light red fill with dark red text as the formatting option. 5. Click on the OK button. 6. Similarly, you can choose Highlight Cells Rules less than. 7. A dialog box appears. Enter the value and specify the formatting to be applied. In this example, enter the value as 75 in yellow fill with dark yellow text as the formatting option. The cells are formatted according to the specified conditions as shown in figure given below.